are! Look at you being so diligently awesome with your showing up before the stream goes officially live. What a mega sweetheart. I'm gonna brighten up that screen a wee little bit. Oh, I scared them away. Come back! Come back! I didn't mean to scare you. Alright. We are live, and I'm going to be working on this venomoth. This Etch A Sketch is working okay. It's not the best Etch A Sketch I've ever used. I'm already witnessing... Hey, Brandon! It's you! My goodness! Looking at those stats and see it for myself, how big an amazing and top supporter you've been is so touching. Thank you so much, Bran. If you are just now joining in, drop some B's in the chat for Bran. Let's get things started on a positive, happy note. Hello, Trace. What's up, the good place? Love that that rhymes with Trace. We got Trace in place here in the chat. So right now, I am going to continue on an Etch A Sketch drawing that, if you were in last night's stream, you know why I made absolutely no progress on it. So... working away on that. And where is my little... There it is. Okay, so we're gonna try to finish up this here venomoth for now. How was everyone's day today? How are you all doing? I had 2 things I really wanted to do today. 3 things, actually, and I did them. So, kind of proud of myself, but I should have been doing a lot more. You know what I mean? Won't be able to keep it up forever, but I hope it helps. Totally understandable, Brandon. I totally... understand that, like, that is not necessarily for most human beings on this planet a sustainable thing to keep up forever. So never feel obligated to maintain the pace that you've had. I totally understand that that is you've already given so much. So I so sincerely appreciate it. Definitely was a fantastic perk for this month on my streams, I'll tell you what. But if nothing else, it is always a pleasure to have your company, regardless of how much you feel you need to contribute, monetarily speaking. Honestly, it's so sincerely appreciated. You've been good vibes, good people, and we have a lot of wonderful people already joining this chat today. If this is your first time here, why don't you drop a little hand wave emoji? Introduce yourself. Bottom one looks sick, good job. Thank you so much, IDK. Really proud of that one. This one was done on a previous YouTube stream. Hello, Styles! So I'm going to be finishing up this drawing. There's no request right now, because I'm going to be working on this one. There we go. The focus is going to be on this top one, as long as I can keep it here. Oh, let's turn on this light. That'll brighten things up a bit. A little bit. What's up, Styles? And Michael's in the chat! Hello to both of you! Woo! Nice to see you both here today. Let's get moving along. Oh! Whoop! And this is today's reminder that I'm supposed to use the do not disturb on my phone so that I don't get distracted by all of the random messages that pop into my phone. Okay. Mods, if you could be on watch for the problem person I'd mentioned in the mod chat earlier today, I just thought about that. You know what questions to look for. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, thank you, Brandon, for reminding everybody how to like the stream. If it's your first time here, I did see Michael do the hand wave. You were the only one that did the hand wave when I asked. That's so funny that it's the regulars that throw their hand out to wave to let me know that they're new. I sometimes have a fear as a live streamer that I'm going to be like, hi, welcome to the stream. And they're going to be like, I've been watching you for 2 years. How do you not know me? I'm Flufflepuffs 97. I've been your top donor for the last 3 years. I'm so terrified. Have you ever thought about using an iPad for streaming? I don't actually have an iPad. So I guess the answer to that question would be no for that reason. I don't have any Apple products except an old iPod Nano that a friend gave me years ago when I was hanging out with some friends and I was in the friend's bedroom with all their friends, and I was like, hey, do any of you have an iPod for sale? And one of them was like, I just have one in my car. You can have it. It was wild because my MP3 player just died. I went out there, I asked the question, I got a free iPod, and I still use it as my downstairs entertainment device when I do my preservation. Usually I use the radio function and I listen to the channel, or the station that has like kind of opera music on it. It's pretty good. What's up, Flash? Woo! Oh, Pack, you're new. Welcome, Pack. The Queen does lives. I do, Daniel. So glad to see you here today. Hey, if you all are enjoying this and want to keep watching me do this drawing, if you could throw a like my way, just the top 3 dots on the right, that'd be fantastic. It's a wonderful picture. Thank you, Samantha. Get an Apple Watch. But I don't have any Apple devices for it to interact with. Hey, thank you, Brandon, for pinging that. I'm going to pin that message for now. You're new, Orion. Welcome. Hello, Lay. And Werewolf. And Emo Girl. Alright, I do apologize because I am going to miss the chat a fair amount as I get my work coming along. So I'm actually wearing, you won't see it till the end of the stream, but today I'm wearing a hybrid outfit. It is half pajamas, half normal ensemble, and that is because I was really vibing with the pants I was wearing, and I didn't want to upset that cosmic balance, but I switched my shirt to match. I'm wearing this like little hairpin that my sister sent me in the mail recently. I've never actually worn one in the way that I have it, so you can all educate me on if I'm doing it wrong when I show my face at the end of the stream. T-Ben, you're gonna get... T-Ben, you gotta stop. You just got booted. Anyone who does that, they get booted. The work from home uniform. It's true. I thought you put the work from home unicorn at first, and I was like, all right. Thank you, James. And thank you to my mods for doing such a fantastic job. Yeah, see, my moderators have no tolerance for people who are just, like, obnoxiously spamming a million times, because nobody in the chat likes to see that, right? So, thank you, mods, for taking out the trash. It is sincerely appreciated. Ooh, I started up this wing a little higher than I should have. Actually, a lot higher. That's okay. I think we can make it work. Because there's a bottom segment right here. There we go. I have some skills. Thank you, Jason. For sure, Dawn to Dragon. Hello, Oni. Welcome back. Love seeing my members in the chat. And you're new, Lakin. I hope you're enjoying your time here so far. For those of you who are joining in, I did draw this part of the wing too low. I'm like seeing it so clearly now, and it's a little distracting. I wonder if I can fix that. That's a weird question, Werewolf. Thanks, Serena. Yeah, honestly, especially after yesterday's stream, I am all for a no tolerance policy. Like, if someone says one weird thing, just get rid of them. I just, people, it's not hard to not be weird, you know? Is it an evolved Butterfree? It is a venomoth. It's like the cousin of Butterfree. All right, I want to see if I can fix this wing. I don't know if I can. Okay, I'm gonna do something rare, everybody. Really rare. I'm gonna do a partial erase. What's gonna happen is it's gonna take out a lot of the drawing. It's not an exact science. This is a rare erase, everybody. But I'm not happy with where I drew this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna angle it and just start, like, shake erasing half of the drawing. It's going to get rid of most of it. I promise you that. It's gonna get rid of most of it, but I can trace over the parts that I still like. There we go. There we go. I can trace over the parts I still like, and then I can fix the parts I don't like. It reminds me of Mothra. It does have Mothra energy. Love seeing all the banning happening left and right. All right. So many moderators going on overtime already. Something about YouTube. To my moderators, do you find YouTube or TikTok to be... Oh, I shouldn't have said the other word. But do you find one or the other to be a worse space for being a moderator? Do you have a preference of, like, where you feel like you need to moderate more? I'm curious. What's up, Toby? It does evolve from Venonat. Daniel's correct. Partial erase was incredible. Oh, yes. Yeah. King of Hearts, you're here for a rare experience. This isn't something I often do, but every now and then when I feel like I don't have the proportions right, that is sort of, I want to make a video about that. I might even take clips from this video. I'll probably demonstrate it in another way. But the partial erase is really something that helps to kind of not necessarily force me to start from square one. With certain works, I will just start from square one, but it's a fantastic way to give myself at least a little something to work with. Elizabeth, nice to see you here. Tiptoe is a new subscriber. Woo! My favorite Pokemon to etch? Shivering Crow, that's a tricky question. I really like etching all Pokemon. I think the one I like to etch, just like off the top of my head the most, would probably be Ditto. Ditto is just really fun to like freehand. And I think that people think Ditto's hard to draw, but I think Ditto is like one of the easiest Pokemon to draw in Etch A Sketch. All right, I'm not going to say, okay, see, this is what happens. I open the floodgates. This is human nature. I don't blame the people doing it, but one person says, hi, I'm a new subscriber, and then everybody in the chat copies it because they think they're going to get one-on-one acknowledgement. I'm sorry, everybody. If you want to join a live stream where you get to have a one-on-one conversation with your streamer, then I encourage you to not stick around in this one because I'm not going to be able to provide that for you. I'm in the middle of doing a drawing, and my eyeballs are mostly focused on the drawing, so I'm going to apologize in advance, but just know I'm very haphazard with my one-on-one interactions, and I'm most likely to interact one-on-one with people when they are adding to the conversation in a constructive way that adds interesting things for people to talk about. Aren't I drawing a Ditto right now? It could be a Ditto for all we know. That's true. Yeah, thank you moderators for doing your moderating, and if you haven't liked the stream yet, if you're still with us, that is, feel free to top 3 dots on the right, top right 3 dots. There we go. I really wish that YouTube would invoke a slow chat for vertical streams. It is criminal that they stripped that feature out of vertical streams. It's like the #1 feature they got in horizontal streams. Boy, do I wish. Boy, oh boy, do I flippin' wish. Part of me wonders, should I just start doing horizontal streams? Yeah, a lot more than usual. You know, I think yesterday kind of triggered some of that a little bit, the good place. You just want to know what I'm drawing? That's cool. I am drawing venomoth, sorry, not venomoth. Yeah, I'm drawing venomoth. It is a Pokemon. Oh, so yesterday's stream on the other platform, I just dealt with somebody who started spamming things, and then I didn't post the video here because, frankly, anytime I post videos that are anywhere along the lines of why do men, I get an incredible amount of pushback in return on YouTube, and it's like not worth the pushback because it's like so heavy. But I posted a video on my other platforms if you want to check them out there that kind of gives a really good synopsis of what happened on yesterday's stream. So my moderators are probably being extra careful on my behalf today, and I really appreciate that. So the chat does take up a lot of space, Trace. Let me take a little sip of water. One moment. It's a great question, Aaron. I think it's because they want me to read their comment or they want to be annoying. My favorite Pokemon? Great question. Sorry, Brandon. I always say that. Why do men? And then I do little asterisk, and then I say not all men. One moment. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I gotta do it again. Oh my gosh! Triple sneeze. My goodness gracious. I really had to sneeze. Okay. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Yes, a lot of people, when you ask questions in the chat, my moderators are able to ping a Nightbot that we have running here with us today. And the Nightbot is able to answer a lot of the frequently asked questions that I have. So always feel free to read whatever Nightbot has to say. Nightbot is my trusty right-hand bot, so to say. All right, so we're reconstructing the pieces from earlier, and that will help us in fixing where the wing is. Thank you, Evan. Cool about liking drawing Ditto. The OG Pokemon artist likes drawing Gengar because he's similar, easy to draw, and mostly spiky shapes. Gengar's a fun one to draw. I've been drawing Gengar by heart lately, King of Hearts. Speaking of heart. Vertical streams have their issues, but you get more people scrolling in. Right. Yeah, see, that's the trade-off. And for me, I think it's worth going through all the muck to get the cool people who bring the right vibes to my stream, because when I get the cool people, they are like a vast net positive. And some of you have been joining a number of my streams over time, and it's made doing vertical streams worth it to me, because I don't think you would have otherwise discovered my streams if you weren't just so, you know, if you weren't scrolling through the vertical stream feed. How many of you found this stream today through the shorts feed? Or how many of you found me in general through the shorts feed? How many of you, it could be my videos, it could be my streams, I'm curious. Shorts feed to Dalton, Evan, and Always, and Lucifer, you all found me through the shorts feed. And Alora's here. Can you play Doom on this? You get a notification trace? Love it. Algorithm just recommended your shorts a few days ago. Love that. That makes me happy, Dawn. Well, I'm glad that you all are enjoying the content that I've been creating here on YouTube, and I really enjoy the streams that I do here too. I think having the bot answer questions for me and the way that like the streams are set up, there's a lot of advantages to streaming on YouTube, so I'm grateful to continue my streaming endeavors on this platform. What time is it for all of you watching right now? I have a Charizard somewhere around here. Where is he? Did I erase him? I don't think I did. Where's the Charizard? Here he is. Here's the Charizard I did the other day. I may not have a Charizard Penguin. Okay, so we've got people mostly in the US. Oh, no, we've got people in Europe, most likely. Okay. So I presume that it's like a demographic of a lot of kids and such. You found my videos as a recommended when you watch CNC videos, and a guy built a machine that used motors attached. The sketch knobs to draw. That's how you found me, Brandon? I didn't know that. How did you find me, Flash? Because Brandon and Flash are my two newest mods here on YouTube. Thank you, Evan. Much appreciated. And Lori's here. Everyone's here. The US has a lot of different time zones. It's we've got like 6 or 7 when you like with Alaska and Hawaii. And then Canada had like, I think there's like 9 time zones in North America. Something crazy like that. Thank you, Wake Up. I appreciate that. Right now I'm Etch A Sketching a venomoth. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name of it. Probably around 500 Etch A Sketches. I do apologize if I miss comments. Thank you, GX1073. Okay, let's get back to work on Venomoth. Okay, so what I did mistake-wise last time, I'm not going to do this time. So I'm going to build out the top of the wing, and then I'm going to go to the bottom of where the wing should be, and that should help inform me on where to place the wing. Because last time I put the bottom of the wing, like, way higher than it should have been. So now I'm going to actually start down here for this part. Do you recognize this song, Elizabeth the Witch? This is a song that makes me think of you. Yeah, I have a lot of Etch A Sketches. Oh, Akina, if you ever want to learn more, I do have tutorial videos. You saw many Etch A Sketches for the first time while at the mall with your son, and got one for each of us, and ended up looking up Etch A Sketch on YouTube and found my videos! Yeah, Flash! Oh, that makes me happy. You've been really, I mean, the work you've been sharing in the Discord has been fantastic. Well, I hope my tutorial videos have served, have been beneficial in Etch A Sketching in your and your children's Etch A Sketching journey. Thank you, Pluto. I actually don't know if the tutorial ping works without an S, but I could set a second one up without the S if it doesn't. Okay, so now I'm feeling way more confident about the placement of these wings than I was earlier, because now I can kind of come back up here. There we go. Shazam didn't know this song. Can't do your usual look cool method. I don't know if Elizabeth the Witch is with us still. China does have one time zone. I heard that, Nash. So does India. They do a centralized time zone. I learned that when I visited a few years ago. I actually went to a planetarium. It was like an outdoor, well, I would say like an observatory kind of thing. It had big sundials, but it was a cloudy day. It works with and without an S. Oh, thank you for letting me know that, Alora. Yeah, I don't know if Elizabeth Witch was here. That was from, that was the title music to Shadowgate for the NES. And that was a game that I used to watch Elizabeth play. And that's the first video game I've ever played that creeped me out and scared me. It's a spooky game. If you've never played Shadowgate, it's scary. Now I can build things out. Oh, I'm so much happier with the placement. It used to be, I think, that the wing was up here. You're here now! Yeah! Yeah, Shadowgate, you remember I remember watching you play, and we were trying to crack the code on everything. Kyle got really into that game. Sergio, if you spam too much, don't do it. You get kicked if you spam too much. It's obnoxious. Nobody likes watching obnoxious people be obnoxious while they're trying to watch a live stream, you know? All you can make on those things like a building. Hey, a building is a good start, though. I started with staircases, so I hear ya. How did you go from brain rot to this? Also, for time you've seen my content. Welcome, Nash. So I'm honored you're not putting me in the same category as brain rot. I wouldn't blame people for doing so. I definitely contribute to the white noise of the shorts algorithm. I do my best to. But I'm glad that you have found yourself here on my random Etch A Sketch art drawing YouTube live stream. If you have any questions, my moderators are usually very Johnny on the spot to get those answers out, since I sometimes miss comments. And I hope you enjoy the time that you choose to spend here today. You like watching the obnoxious people get kicked. You know, there is a certain type of oh, and welcome to everyone joining in. We got 119 people in here right now. There's a certain type of like, I don't know if schadenfreude is the right word. I don't think it is. It's just like, when you see people that are like breaking societal rules getting in trouble. Lots of practice, Akina. I actually did a partial erase earlier, so it wasn't perfect before, and it's not technically perfect now, but I'm doing my best. This wing is actually bigger than I want it to be, too. Everything I'm seeing in this drawing is, you want me to do it, Brandon? All right, good place that Brandon want it. Okay, I'm picking, one second. I gotta pick one. I have to think for a moment. I'm envisioning everyone in my brain. One moment, everybody. I need to, like, look up. All right, everybody. I've got a big question for all of you here today. If you are 13 years old or under, I would like for you to drop a broccoli emoji in the chat. Drop some broccolis in the chat if you are 13 or younger today. Let me know. Hello, Cat Stevens. What's up? Many apologies to everyone doing that right now. That's all I gotta say about that. It's funny that this has become a part of the stream that people are like looking forward to now. I've definitely curated a misanthropic community, have I not? It kicked you out of YouTube for a sec? OMGs indeed, Avalon. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get a say in who watches my streams. I don't know if I have the ability to change the age range, but we all know that that doesn't matter, right? We all know. And... yeah, go get it, Akina. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, mods. Drop some heart emojis for all the mods in the chat for keeping this stream the type of community we would like it to be today. Thank you, moderators. I'm very grateful to have you. Ooh, I got this line a little closer than I wanted to. That was sneaky. Yeah, I think we surmised there were a few. I should add the... ooh, maybe I need to update my emojis that I have for my members. Maybe I should add the band emoji. Yeah, the mods are great. No, the heart emoji. Thank goodness, Cat Stevens. Heart emojis just to show love. And look, we got 151 people in the room again. How fantastic is that? Welcome to everyone new joining in. If this is your first time joining a stream of mine, my name is Jane. I go by Princess Etch. I'm an Etch A Sketch artist, and today I am working on my Pokédex. Today's entry that I'm working on is Venomoth. I'm using the original jungle set illustration from the Pokemon trading card game as my scale reference today, essentially. Well, I don't even know if it's scale, but that is what I'm working with, and I don't have too much progress left to do on this one, but neat fact, if you ever see a drawing that I work on a stream and you would like to either buy a print or the original, we can make that happen. What, Joe? Joe, you always give me unique requests, and I freaking love it. Thank you so much, Joe, for that amazing donation. Everybody drop some thumbs ups for that. Thank you so much. Wow, what an honor. I would be honored to draw a character of my choice dancing with a broom. That's a new one. You always give me unique requests. That's why you sent the hammer. Yeah, that's what made me think of it, Styles. Yay, thank you so much, Joe. What an honor. MVPs to Joe, please. Yeah, you've done that? You've done the hammers too? Yeah, maybe I need to bring the band hammer emote over. In fact, maybe I'll have... can a moderator remind me to put up a poll in the castle for like which 4 emotes to give to members on YouTube? If a moderator can somehow write that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna keep working. Yay, I appreciate that, Joe. Okay. No worries, Akina. Okay, let's keep working. Where is my stylus? Oh, there it is. Aha! Oopsies. I drew a line clear through its poor little horn. There we go. Thank you, Miriam. The good place, that is valid. There we go. Thank you, Blue Spirit, for the reminder on the mod chat. Good question, Elizabeth Witch. It's kind of a Gen Z thing. I just know what he looks like. He's a guy with a, like, very sculpted chin. You're gonna let Jane tell me. That's all I know. Giga Chad, he's a guy with a very sculpted chin, and he's, like, super ripped. And I just know that he's, like, a part of meme culture with, like, alpha mindset, like alpha males and Sigma. Yeah, very handsome Squidward. Like, if you know what handsome Squidward is, Elizabeth. I'm sure I'm not even doing the best job of describing what Giga Chad is, but that is, well, it's the start. Okay. You know, I'm finding that the image I'm looking at of venomoth is a lot cuter than the one I'm working on, because the one I'm working on, his eyes are a lot smaller. I should have made them bigger, like this reference photo. The song that's playing right now is Casein by Glue 70. It's the song that you might have heard from certain meme songs like a few years ago on YouTube. That's how I say Sigma. I am intelligent. Wow, thanks, Anne. I'll take it. Alright. Thank you so much for joining in, King of Hearts. Boy, my moderator's working overtime today. Let me know, moderators. You know what? If you're welcome to inform me about words that you think would be beneficial to add to filter lists and stuff. Just keep me in the loop. If you think of words that you think would be of benefit to just kick right off the streams for the rest of eternity. I'm open. I'm open to your suggestions. How many mods do we have? Is that something that my moderators have access to, that information-wise? I'd say there's at least, I mean, there's probably a good 5 with us today, right now. There's you, there's Avalon, there's Michael, there's Flash is probably still with us. I think Alora's still with us. Lori might be with us still. Toby's with us still. I can try to count. Oh, yes, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm curious. Thank you, Dragon Cat. Ooh, Flash! What an incredible recommendation for me to draw. Oh, all right, we got 2 drawings on the queue. I'm drawing Angry Etch. What an incredible. All right, so there's 6 mods with us right now. That's a good amount for 125 people. That's a healthy moderator pool to work with. That makes me feel like we're covered on all bases, you know? Thank you so much, Flash, for that $20 drop in the chat. Much appreciated. So we've got 2 paid requests. Just so you know, everyone, I was offered to be a moderator. This is true. Elizabeth the Witch was offered to be a moderator. That offer is still on the table if you would like the absolute power of wreaking havoc upon the chat, Elizabeth the Witch. Ah, we got one of those, if I draw 500, will you draw something? They always say, if I do it first. That's gotta be on the bingo card. I will drop, I've talked about that before. I will drop mad money if you do this drawing. But they never do. They never drop the money. That's the thing. 8 mods. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No, they all, if they say they're going to, then they're not going to. If they do it, then they do it. Speaking of Pokemon, my godfather actually commissioned him to draw him Hawlucha. Also, hi, you were here for a different stream. Oh, you're talking about, oh, Hawlucha? Did I draw a Hawlucha? You sure that was me? Did Elizabeth the Witch fill out the application? Oh, we get, oh, every stream we get through, yeah, Good Place is correct. Toby! Thank you. Absolutely, Toby. All right, I'll check out. So we got a lot of, no application needed for me. I'm special. She is special, everybody. Oh, thank you, Toby. All right. I've got to finish up this drawing, and then I've got 3 requests now. So I think I might close the queue. It's got to be, gosh, minimum 20 going forward for tonight if we add to the queue, because it's already 6:54. Okay, I gotta kick my butt into gear. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this part of the drawing tonight, and then I'm going to work on it more in a future stream, because I've got to grab an Etch A Sketch for a character dipping a broom. Love it. And Angry Etch, and then Toby's request. Yeah, go. Thank you, Monsi. It looks like black magic. Finn, it is, well, I am a Laba Witch, so There could be dark magic at work. That's my last name for those who don't know. It's kind of cool I got witch in my name. Okay. Adding some stripes, and then we're going to move on to the next drawing very soon. I have so many Etch A Sketches with drawings on them in my office right now, and I've been having to open up new Etch A Sketches just to make more drawings. So I'm very excited for these next requests. They're going to be lots of fun. Thank you, Toby, for that lovely service you provided there on my mod chat. Much appreciated. Jane, don't tell our secrets. Jane, Ellen, Aileen. Oh, Kat! Oh, thank you so much for that sweet super chat. Your first super ever on a live stream as well. Drop some cats in the chat for Cat Stevens. My favorite etch I've ever created. Oh, that's a tricky one. I'm really, really proud of the Mona Lisa that I did back in 2022, I believe. That could have been 2021. I'll show you a picture of it so you can see what it looks like. I'm so proud of it. It took me a very long time. Oh, did this just open? It did open Photoshop. Here it is. I'll show you. I'm going to turn off the light for a second. So I actually have a video about it, and this drawing is like on the classic size Etch A Sketch, so it's nice and big. This took like over 30 hours, and I'm just really proud of it. So that one I'll probably say is my fave. Thank you for asking, Cat Stevens, and thank you for the super. Laboratory of the Witch. Lab of the Witch. You found your etch. I'm happy to hear, Akina. $100 to shake up. Yeah, $100. That's fair. Yeah, $100. $100. It would be $200 to shake this one too, because I haven't photographed it yet. Okay. Thank you, Fifth. Yeah, Kat, that one is, if you ever want to watch, if you look up Mona Lisa Etch A Sketch on YouTube, you can see a whole video about it. So we are going to put up a poll for the next one to be erased. This is a mostly productive chat. I agree. Okay. We are going to pick between Kirby and BoJack Horseman for which one to erase. So I'm setting up a poll right now for which one. One moment, everybody. I always need a moment to set this up because I got to open my YouTube and another page. It's a lot easier if I have it like on my... 1 second. Setting up the poll right now. All right, and as usual, a $5 super chat can make the final choice for which one to erase. So I'm gonna leave the poll up for a little bit. By the way, while you're voting, if you could do me a solid and like the stream, the 3 dots in the top right, that is super helpful. Maya says, hey, bithes. Or 10. I'll do 10. Brandon, I appreciate the upsell there. I need to take a note from you. I'll give everybody an opportunity to vote, and while doing that, I've got to pick a character. My first thought was... Alright, I have an idea. I'm using a very weird reference photo for this. Alright. You just joined, big boy? I'll be ending that poll in just a few more seconds, so get those final votes in. Alright. 3, 2, 1. And it is time for BoJack to finally be put fully out of his misery. For those who are in the know, BoJack took a blow after being thrown in a former YouTube video. Oh, Flash! Whoa! You last minute clutch saved this, BoJack. Holy cow, I was this close to erasing it, Flash. Whoo! What a clutch last minute. Wow. Oh, man. All right, I take it back. Bojack is saved. The democracy turned into a dictatorship. Flash made the decision for us. And I'm so sorry. Watch the chat. Watch the number of people watching plummet after I do this. Because we're erasing Kirby in 3, 2, 1. Gone. It is gone. Here, I know a lot of you are pretty sore about this, so we're going to hang out with another drawing in the meantime. Well, you made some people really happy, Flash. A lot of people upset about that one. All right, so now I am doing the request from... Okay. We're going to see how this turns out. This is a character of my choice dancing with a broom. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. I love how specific Joe's requests are. Okay, so we're drawing that. I'll let you guess which character I'm drawing. Yeah, I did say it was my choice, so I made a choice. It's strange to me that nobody ever requests this particular character. I guess I'm just old. There we go. Yeah! Berries and high are correct. And Ayana. Thank you, cool bro. Yeah, nobody ever requests this one on stream. It's crazy. This is the most popular franchise of all time. Basically. Maybe other than, like, Disney. Oh, this eyeball took a... took an L right there. Thank you, cool bro. Welcome, sketch. And... But nobody ever requests that I draw Ash on stream. People always say, like, other characters. So now I have to draw him dancing with a broom. And I'm using a different picture here. He's got to dip a broom. So I'm going to bring his arm down here. I don't know why I made his face, like, angry but smiling. And then... there's, like, his arm. And there's... This is a wild drawing to do. Okay, and then there's his other arm. And I'm riffing off a photo I'm working on. And let's see here. Okay, so there's like a... Oh. Alright, this arm is going to be a little questionable. I want to see if I can fix that. Okay, that's kind of fixing it. Thank you, Grace. You made a tall house with a door but no handle? I mean, if you can identify it as a house, that's a good start. So we're dipping it. So we're gonna... There's like his gloves. And then we're gonna... The broom is swooning here. The broom is swooning. I feel like I'm making the feather duster in Beauty and the Beast. So we've got the pieces of the broom here. Okay, so then let's build the broom up. This is... It's fun when I just create something, you know, a lot of times I'm just working from a reference photo. Okay, so then I'm gonna fill in the handles of the broom. The arm looks like it was generated by AI right here. I wonder if I can fix that or if it's just doomed. And then... I didn't realize there was going to be so much space on the right. Yeah, it looks like it was generated by AI. Yeah, I realized... I think I had one idea in my head. And then... I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I miscalculated there. He's just going to have a unique arm situation. And then he's wearing a backpack. Alright. Yeah, it's an elf Etch A Sketch. It could be his jacket. Yeah. I don't know what I can do to fix that at this point. And then he's just gonna, like... He's gotta woo the broom. And then... There's, like, the belt. Okay. So we're going up the shirt. I can't forget the iconic swoop on his hat. There we go. That's how you know it's Ash. And let's color in the hair. Okay, can I fix... I don't think I can fix that arm. That's okay. Yes, I am Dragon Cat. Yeah, I have to trace the lines I've made in order to get around. So, if I do like this, that kind of helps. Kind of. And then I'm just gonna write... It looks like he's just very passionately sweeping the floor. But that's okay. That's Ash's style. I'll just do a little... One second. This Etch A Sketch is fighting me on the right. Or on the left. And it's gonna say... And then... There we go. The broom is having a great time, everybody. The broom is loving every moment. This is the best day of the broom's life. And there we have it. Ash Ketchum dancing with a broom. Hey, Crow, what's up? Nice to see you here. Thank you, Sandy. Should have made a disco ball for ambiance. Man. Instead, I decided to communicate that the broom was loving the experience. All right, well, that concludes Joe's drawing. And now I'm going to be doing the second drawing of the night, which is Angry Etch. I'm going to actually bust out a new Etch A Sketch for this one. One moment. Actually, do I have... Alright. This one's going to be a tough pull, everybody. We're doing another pull for which one to erase. And this time it's going to be between Pochaco from last night and a Kuroko character. I missed that, Laura Michael. You're new to the channel? Welcome, Fulton. Taking a sip of water while... Let me create a poll. And once again, a $5 super chat will make the choice, ultimately, or you can vote. Toby was next? Oh, was Toby next? Okay. I thought it was... Okay. If Toby's next, then Toby's next. I'll do Toby's next. That's fine. Keep those votes rolling in. So the top one is Pochaco, and the bottom one is, I think, Midorima from Kuroko? That's Midorima, right? To everyone who's new and just got here, welcome to the stream. My name is Jane. I'm Princess Etch. I'm an Etch A Sketch artist. We're voting for which drawing to erase. A $5 super chat can make the ultimate choice in which one's gotta go. Oh no, it's totally cool. I could do yours next, no problem. Oh, shoot. I did not see that message. Let me check. Check Zelle? I'm checking now. I gotta go to my Yahoo to check Zelle. Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Brandon, for purchasing a commission for each of my mods today. Oh my gosh. To my moderators in the chat right now, let me know what you want me to etch for you. Brandon just sent $70 via Zelle. Thank you so much for that, Brandon. Very, very, very kind of you. And my moderators are surely going to come up with what I should be etching next. I'll probably be doing that over the next few streams. Thank you so much. Yes, Jay Friars, welcome. Yes. So let me know, moderators, what you'd like me to draw. You're so sweet, Brandon. Let's check that poll. Ending in 3, 2, 1. Here, I'm already getting my Angry Etch. It looks like we're erasing the bottom drawing. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. Many apologies, Styles. I'll check Toby's request and then Angry Etch will be next. Run into live stream requests. Ooh. Very cool choice. This'll be a fun challenge. All right, I'll be doing a cicada now. Very good choice given our conversation. So I think this one's a sideways illustration, which is interesting. So I'm gonna start here. This will be a challenge. There we go. How many of you have seen a cicada before? I assume most of you have. How many of you have been like, had a cicada land on you? Because I've had a cicada land on me and it was horrible because I live in Maryland and in 2021 Brood X happened and there were just millions of them everywhere. I do hate bugs. I'm like Misty from Pokemon. If you ask to get banned, you will. Shocking. This is true. Yeah, they are freaky. Ugh, aren't they? Well, I'm drawing one. This will be a cool one to draw though. Alright. Thank you again, Bran, for the amazing contribution to today's stream and for the act of goodwill toward my moderators today. It is Pochaco. Hearts from Virginia. Oh, you probably dealt with them too then. Once when you were a kid, you were climbing a tree and you looked up and there was a cicada shell an inch from your face. Ugh. I did cry when a bug landed on me, and because I wore things like flowers on my clothes, they were attracted to me, like freaking bees would follow me and stuff. I would cry. It freaked me out. It was not okay. I was so scared of being stung by these bugs, these freaky giant. And you know how it was growing up, Liz. We would just have pink calamine lotion appendages from all the mosquito bites we got in the summer. Yeah, well, it shows you're a mod, Toby. You loved looking at cicadas. It's cool to see pictures of them, I have to say. Yeah. Yeah, they are very, Very loud considering their size. And there were so many of them, I became agoraphobic like right after moving here. It was not a pleasant experience. There we go. This doesn't look like much right now, but just you wait. It's going to take form over time. We will recognize its cicada-like form. I don't play any musical instruments. I dabble with piano a little bit, but I can't read music. What about all of you? What instruments do you all play? Cicada was a lame Flash villain. There's Bloodwork, there's Cicada. We just keep bringing up Flash villains in the chat. That's really funny to me. Okay, so I'm building out the first set of legs for the cicada. Guitar! That's true, Elizabeth Witch does play guitar. You also, I don't know if you've picked up viola in a while, but you do play viola. Violin, guitar. We got a lot of stringed instruments people here in the chat. To Harper's, if someone pings the exclamation point Stitch, you can see a video I made on Stitch. Maybe that will convince you to like and sub. By the way, we have 123 lovely individuals in this room and only 75 likes on the board. If you're enjoying the stream, could you do the top 3 dots on the right and just tap on that to like the stream? It should give you an option from there to like it. All right, we're building out the cicada. Is it okay if I delete the poll? Is the poll not deleted for all of you? It should have ended. I think if you tap on it, it'll hide it or something. Make that 76. Gummy Fox, that's what's up. So if you're talking about the pinned comment, I have it up because it's a reminder to those watching that the pinned comment is so people are aware that I'm not taking requests right now. A lot of people joining in and asking for requests. But right now, I am working on commissions. And this is a really good Etch A Sketch to do this cicada on, by the way. Next up will be Angry Etch. Okay, so how am I going to do this part? Let's see. Coming around this way. It's starting to take form, though. Isn't it spooky? We're at 90 likes now, thanks to everyone's support. Thank you, Gummy Fox. So if you'd like to know how it works, I should make a video doing exactly that, just describing how it works. But the left knob is horizontal, the right is vertical. You turn both. You create diagonals and curves and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to cut across this way. And then do a little, like, X shape here. There we go. There's also interesting markings on this cicada. There we go. Just like so. Where do you buy these? If you do exclamation point where to buy in the chat, just make sure it's all one word. You can see a list of places where you could get Etch A Sketch. You love the W on them? Yeah. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I'm working with a wonderful reference photo that was provided to me by the moderator Toby with us right now. And this reference photo is like a realistic illustration of a cicada. And it's got a lot of really cool stuff. It's cool to look at these bugs. It's scary to find them in the wild. One of the bugs that we have out here is called a cicada killer, and it's like a type of wasp or something, and it's so big and it looks like a capital T when it's flying because its abdomen hangs down low and the rest of its body, so it's like a T flying everywhere, and it's really freaky. Also, when we first moved here in 2021, there were praying mantises like all over the place, and they were so big. And I know a lot of people think praying mantises are like super cool, but they are so scary looking to me, and they're so big. And they would hit my window, and I would hear a thunk, and they would just hang out on the screen. Like they would just latch themselves to the screen. I'd be like, well, okay, this is my life now. This is what I'm gonna see every time I look out the window now. Yeah, they are scary. In pictures, it is very cool. You saw us. I've never seen a stick bug in real life before. They're looking at you with that side eye. That's an unknown. That's an unknown T, yeah. Alright, we're finally drawing some wings now. So this is one of them. Many thanks to my moderators for taking care of people who are being obnoxious and spamming. Helps a lot. You moved to your house in 2021? Did you deal with a lot of cicadas? Enjoy your Dunkin', Akina. There are plenty in Maryland? I didn't even know that. I gotta go find out where they are. Okay, so now I'm just kind of filling out. I must admit that I am improving a little bit for this drawing. So there's like a... Okay, so we're gonna come back around here in a moment because I want to work on the shape of the other wing. Is it starting to look more cicada-like to all of you? Because it's starting to look more cicada-like to me. Oh, I'm really happy with how this one's turning out so far. Yeah! Thank you, Mossy Hill. I remember the soggy bread! Soggy bread, I think I still have your drawing. One moment. I don't know why I still have it, but I still have your soggy bread right here. Kind of wild. All right, thank you, Ariel. Yeah, this is a good Etch A Sketch for doing the cicada on, so I'm gonna keep working away on it. That is one really cool thing about bugs, is just how, like, their details are beautiful to study. Okay, so in this part, I'm just gonna do some vertical, well, it's technically vertical when you look at it one way. And then we're gonna add details on top of it. Like so. Aww. Much appreciated, soggy bread. You don't like praying mantis? Yeah, I gotta say I think they look really cool. It's funny because Kyle's favorite Pokemon is Scyther, but like anytime we see a praying mantis, we're like, nope. We had to stay at a hotel when we first moved out here because we had to find a place to live. And we were basically like house hunting for a rental when we first moved out here. And one day when we were heading back to the hotel, there was, it was like a pink praying mantis. Like it looked like a flower. And it was in that little attack pose where it's like little like scythes were up, and it was just on the sidewalk alone, like the middle of the sidewalk, perfectly poised to like defend its territory. And Kyle and I completely backed off and went to an entirely different entrance of the hotel because we're like, nope, no thank you, will not participate in that. Fried chicken, I am... Gosh, it's hard for me to answer that question. How do I do this? A boatload of practice. A boatload of practice. I started when I was a kid, and what you're witnessing is a gajillion years of many hours of practice at this arbitrary craft. Okay, so then now we're gonna start getting to like the details of the wings. And there's kind of multiple layers of the wings. That's sort of interesting to see. They are called flower praying mantis, and they are only meant to be girls. Is that true? You found a pink toad once, Elizabeth the Witch? Do you have a picture of that? Toby! Yes, Toby. I can arrange for that, absolutely. Thank you, Toby, for the super chat. I am super proud of this one, so I'm not shocked that this is one you might be interested in the future. I'll totally set it aside for you. So the person who just asked the hardest drawing I've done, I tend to point to my Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa definitely is one of my most, like, difficult renditions. Maybe my skeleton series. Okay, so now I can finally add some final detail to this wing, and then we're gonna have to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm actually gonna put lines through this part to demonstrate. There we go. You're wondering how to send a donation. Duh, Michael. Well, that's very kind of you to ask. Thank you, Styles, for educating as well on how to do that. If you have any further questions, I sure always appreciate the wonderful support. Never required, always appreciated. It's the support of viewers like you that keep my streams sustainable and allow me to keep creating random Etch A Sketch drawings for all of you on stream. So thank you to all of the wonderful supporters today. And I hope you're having a good day wherever you happen to be. Yeah, Brandon is mega MVP today with that amazing donation to cover commissions for my moderators who are such amazing and hard workers. I have tutorials, Jenny, if you want to check this out. I'm going to take a little sip of water. So Sinfully, I've been working on this for about 15 minutes, maybe longer. Probably longer. It's probably a fair assumption it's been longer. Where's the stylus? Oh, found it. Okay, I'm coming down the leg. And then I'm actually gonna draw the shape on this side. And then draw that part down. It's coming along really well, though. I'm very happy. You would like a tutorial? Exclamation point tutorials to see the tutorial videos. I have accidentally shaken my drawings before, and it's always a mega bummer. Can somebody actually... one of my moderators, can you go in the mod chat and put, like, make video about have you ever accidentally shaken? Because that's one that I get a lot. That's a question that I think would be a good one to make a video on. Thank you, mods. I have a huge queue of videos I need to make for all of you. Alright, so we're gonna drop this shading first. And then I'm gonna come back in with all the details. Like so. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. There we go. It's coming together. Yeah, go, go, go. Thank you, Lil Jax. Okay, so coming around this way. Whoa. I'm so excited about finishing the second wing now. Because now that I've finished... I don't often work with translucence on streams. But I think it works really well for this medium. There we go. Almost done with it. Almost done. I'm really proud of the placement too. Like, this is pretty centered, all things considered. And I think we're calling it on this one. So I've got a queue of commission requests that I gotta take care of, everybody. And once I take care of that, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for, hey, Toby, welcome to Nobility! Thank you for becoming my newest noble person. So I don't know if I'm gonna have any time for free requests today. So if you are waiting for the sole purpose of getting your free request rendered today, I don't wanna like get your hopes up. Where did I put the stylus? Where did I put the stylus? Right here. Okay, I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put my signature over here. There we go. Thank you, Dragon Cat. You had to go to your laptop. Let's get a close-up of it. It's spooky. I made the wings stick out a little bit more on this side than the other, but... Thank you, Nat Whitney. Thank you, Dragon Cat. Yeah. Pretty pleased with how this one turned out. Whoop. I almost just dropped that. Alright. So, I need an Etch A Sketch now for Angry Etch. So we are going to put up the poll between Charizard and Pochaco. So, setting up the next poll right now. I did do a moth earlier. I guess today is just all about bugs, huh? I did that one. Well, Violet, when you become old enough for your mom to not have a choice in that decision, then you will be able to go to Japan on your own if you save up for it. If that's something you decide you want to do enough. Sorry, Pochaco, or whatever your name. Keep those votes rolling in. Remember, a $5 super chat can make the ultimate decision here between Charizard and Pochaco. Ooh, Brandon, good point. $5 your choice or 10 to save both. If you don't want to see either one of them be raised, you can send a $10 super chat. I'm going to let the poll go for a few more seconds. And thank you, everybody, for getting us past 100 likes. Can we get 150, baby? We're at 109. If you do the top 3 dots on the right, you can like the stream today. What are the requirements for becoming a mod? Gummy Fox, good question. So honestly, the best way to become a mod is to be a member of my chat for a long time and give the right energy and the right vibes and be really helpful and like ping things when people ask relevant questions and just like, you know, not violate community guidelines in the chat, like stuff like that. And I do have a moderator application on my Discord. If you can find it, you're welcome to fill it out and I'll consider you. Yeah, I always like to say it that way. I don't know why. I've seen Precious Moments. I did a Precious Moments commission a few years ago. I'll show you how that turned out. I wonder if I can find it. Let me go to Etch A Sketch web. I'll show you this commission I did because I think you're going to really enjoy it. This was from back in 2020. It was the Christmas of 2020. There it is. So this person is a Precious Moment, like, fanatic, and they got a custom Precious Moment made of them and their husband. And I'll show you this. So this was done on a classic Etch A Sketch. I've never shared this picture before. So I'll show you, one moment. I'm gonna take a sip of water. The only way, if you really want to be a mod, find my application in my Discord. That's all I gotta say. Good luck finding it. I'll show you the drawing, Jay Friars. While you all vote for which one to erase, top or bottom. So this is the drawing. I'm going to turn off the light for a sec. And here she is with her Precious Moments figurines. And then I have a close-up of the figurines. And this was such a special drawing to make of the two of them as Precious Moments little figures. And this beautiful, like, the doggy and the turtle, like, it's so precious. Toby found the application, so it's possible if you find that app. Yeah, that was a really special commission I got to do. Yeah, they actually were, they won a raffle. Like, I think that it was like a charity event or something. They won the ability to get a custom one-of-one Precious Moments figure made for them. Isn't that, like, amazing? All right, let's take a look at that poll. Final opportunity for a $5 super chat to make a single-handed decision in the poll for which one to erase, or a $10 super chat to save both. I'll be checking in just a moment after I take a little hydrate break. A movie of what, Jenny? I apologize if I missed the first half. I prefer for my moderators to generally be 18 and up because they, you know, the closer your brain is to 25, the more likely that you have a fully developed brain and understand the intricacies of human communication. Doesn't mean that I don't have moderators below 25, but it's definitely scores you points if you're 25 and up. Oh, no way, berries! All right, let's reveal those votes. It looks like we're saying goodbye to Pochaco. Ellie's 24, what do you mean? All right. Erasing Pochaco in 3, 2, 1. I do have yeah, I won't get into that. I'm not getting into that because that'll... Brandon says I'm 12. There we go. Honestly, the best indicator of being potentially a moderator in my community is being in my community for a long time. Doesn't mean it's a guarantee, but like being in my community, being helpful, given the right vibes. Those are kind of the green flags I'm looking for. We know Bran just had a birthday on Star Wars Day. All right, Pochaco had to go. And now it is time to do Angry Etch. Drop some Angry Etches in the chat if you can. All right. I've got my emote primed. Let's pull up this one. It's a little bit cleaner. It's too big. There we go. Thank you, Styles. And Toby! So, triple K, some Etch A Sketches just are worse quality than others, but it's a lot of just, you know, case by case. Can you go back to not having a fully developed brain? Turning 29 next month? Time is a flying, isn't it? All right, so now this is Flash's commission request of Angry Etch. Angry Etch is whenever you guys see me get sassy. When people are being miscreants in the chat and I pop off on them, that's when you get to see Angry Etch. I figured I would start with one angry eye first. This is an autobiographical drawing. Fair enough, Laura. Angry Etch is that emote. It is a specific emote that my community uses whenever I get spicy at my audience for various reasons. Alright, so we're gonna draw the hat. The berry. Okay, so I'm always constantly proportionalizing as I go. Always looking at making judgments for local distances and such. Thanks for popping in, Jenny. A Monet? I did a Monet once, but not a Monet. I have done a few Impressionists, but I did Monet's Jean, which was at the, well, it's on display at the Getty, and I went to the Getty to draw it from life. That was very cool. But I haven't done a Monet yet. Personally, I think I've avoided Monet for that very reason, that the forms are kind of more loose and brushstrokey. Although I have done pointillism with Seurat, so I should give Monet a crack sometime, huh? I recently learned a life hack with my Photoshop. These days I draw my emotes entirely with my my mouse, because I just set the smoothness of the brush to 40%. Because before then I was just having to, like, I was using my tablet. I have a Wacom tablet from like way back in the day, and I just set the smoothness like way better, and now I can just easily draw with a mouse instead of trying to struggle with my Wacom tablet with trying to get lines how I want them to look digitally. I've done it once, I can do it again. Boy, I'm missing out on some good lore. Ha! That's fair, Triple K. I am making it right now. Yeah, thanks, Kara. Or Kara. Who am I drawing? I'm drawing my emote. So my members here on YouTube can share the emote. It's Angry Etch. That's what we call her, because this is how I look when I start getting angry at people. I start popping off on them. It was born from my shiny fail. Those of you who were there for that fateful stream know exactly why I've never played Legends Arceus again. Sorry to everyone watching that campaign. Okay, so we've got about half of Angry Etch done. There it is. Sip some water, good idea. Oh, I see, Lori. I see berries, yeah. You'd switch ages. I don't know if I want to be a teenager again. It was not a good time in my life. It was not peak Princess Edge. I think I'm happier with who I am as a 32-year-old adult than I would have been as a 16-year-old. You're back, Lizette. I'm pretty good. How are you? I did erase Pochaco, Buttercup. I'm actually using the Etch A Sketch that Pochaco was on. Jenny's a YouTuber? That's cool. Remember, if you keep spamming the same phrase and I'm not responding to it, it's probably because it's not adding to the conversation. So if you're hoping to get me to read your comment, first off, remember that I am using my eyes often to draw something that I can't read the chat all the time. But secondly, it will benefit you if you're hoping to get a response from me to add something to an already existing conversation, or just say something interesting, you know? Say something that would merit response. Ask a question to my chat if you so desire. Inspire conversation. Yeah. Ooh, Dragon Cat. Yeah, in fact, where's the easiest way for me to show that? I don't have something set up for my Seurat thing. I can show you the sticker. The sticker is really small and it's gonna not be the best quality, but I can pull that out quickly because I have it right here. Now it's small, but if you look at the picture, if you look up Seurat Etch A Sketch online, you can see I got global press for that one because I went to the Art Institute of Chicago and I sat in front of the original painting. And I just etched it. It was a very difficult endeavor, but it was a passion project, and I'm very, very pleased with how it turned out. It's not a perfect representation of the original painting. I actually couldn't fit the whole thing in there, but I did my best, and I learned a lot, and it was an incredible journey to work on that. we go. Thank you, hi. Are there any other popular Etch A Sketch artists? Or do I hold a monopoly over this niche art? You're the only one I know of because you just discovered me the other night. Good question, Triple K. There's actually an Etch A Sketch artist community. Uh-oh, I think Kyle's home from work. Well, was not expecting that, to be honest. So there are other Etch A Sketch artists. There are other Etch A Sketch artists that have pretty large followings across social platforms. And I generally know almost all of them. It's a pretty small world, as you might imagine. And, you know, it's a pretty friendly community, if I do say so myself. There we go. The teeth are really coming together on this one. Thank you again, Flash, for commissioning me to etch Angry Etch. I'm shocked I've never done it before. Shiny Kyle is home. You're making brownies? That sounds really good. I'm jelly. I understand Crow of the End. I've had a Haichu before. Let me see what you said before, Dragon. Let me see. It's possible I missed your first. You're almost not a teen. Scared to be an actual adult. You want to be a kid. It is fun to be a kid. Why do people say they love me? That would make me uncomfortable. Why do random people say they love me? You know, I hear you. I can understand that. I just kind of take it in stride. At the end of the day, it's like, well, you don't technically know me. Oh! Oh my goodness, Flash! I would be honored. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you want to purchase Angry Etch? I know exactly what I'm going to do for the background. So this one will be 100 because this one's like a special landmark drawing for me. This is a very special drawing and I'm so honored that you are interested in purchasing it. So if you're fine with 100, let me know. I would be so happy to make this bad boy permanent for you. We've got a lovely stack forming. I'm probably going to send you... Oh, heck yeah, Flash. Awesome. I'm probably going to be sending you 2 packages at least, so I might be doing things in batches for you. Thank you so much, Flash. Do I like Jell-O? Yes! I do like Jell-O. Well, I'm glad you also have a visual record of this Etch A Sketch drawings creation. I guess that's true for anyone who purchases live stream commissions. You could actually, especially here on YouTube, you could watch the VOD. See it being etched before your very eyes. I'm very happy with how this Angry Etch is turning out too. You're gonna draw me, Jenny? Sick. What about pink? Was I missing stuff about pink? I'm not sure. Okay, so this one goes up a little less. There we go, like so. Would I rather Dunkin' or Starbucks? Probably, good question, Akina. Pre-2012, I would say Dunkin' because I will forever, for the rest of my life, miss their chicken salad on a croissant. It was like so freaking incredible, and I miss it so much. When I go to Starbucks, I always get the same thing. Their pumpkin loaf or their banana loaf. I don't order drinks from Starbucks. I don't order drinks from Dunkin'. I just go there for their donuts or like their confections. And when it comes to like being at the airport, like I'm generally apt to select Starbucks because it's like I get pumpkin loaf and it's just like an easy familiar food to just throw into my belly, you know? I don't drink coffee. I guess I could get tea. They do tea at Starbucks. I just drink water. I'll let you all vote though. How about that? I'll let you vote. I'll say Dunkin' or Starbucks. All right, I'll let you all pick. There you go. How much do I make on one video? Never had Starbucks once in your life? I don't Every video is different, so I make different amounts of money on each video. A lot of videos I don't make any money on. They don't get a lot of views, they flop, which means I make $0, baby. Sometimes I have a video that I make like 15 cents on. It really depends. Oh yeah, Angry Etch is really coming together right now. I'm gonna be excited to share this one online. I've never made an emote into an Etch A Sketch drawing before. I deserve all the dollars. Sometimes I make money. Oh, you paid Flash? Oh my gosh, Flash, thank you. No, that's cool. I'm happy to talk about it. I've had videos that, like, if they go viral, they'll make like over $100. It really depends on the platform and the payout rate. Like, every video gets paid out differently. Like, you just get assigned a random CPM, which is like cost per milli. It's the amount that YouTube will assign to you randomly for your video. It's based on all sorts of external factors. There's a video I did, if you guys want to really get into the math of it. There's a video that I have here on YouTube that got 11 million views, but it's 2 cents per thousand. So if you want to calculate that, feel free to get back with me if you want to know exactly how much money it made, or roughly at least. Won't be an exact, but yeah. That's 2 cents. 2 cents is very low. 2 cents is actually like very, very, very bad, but it got 11 million views, so. I've had other videos on YouTube that are at like 16 cents per thousand. You just graduated college, woo! Joining back later? Sounds good, Akina. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I think it made 2 cents per thousand. I'll check the stats. Thank you, Sigma Squidward. And it's 220. There we go. That sounds right, Michael. I knew it was around $200. So that video made around $220, which is great because when I think about the time it took to edit that video and the time it took to, like, you know, create the drawing for that video, it's definitely a worthwhile payout, the 220. And then I got like a lot of new subscribers for it. So there's like more than one type of currency that I benefit from beyond just like money. Yeah, that is, that's how much I got paid for that video. And that was that's like my best performing video on YouTube. Now a lot of people assume that videos like that make thousands, so that probably dispels that for you. It is low. It is low. A thermometer for a caffeinated stream? That's a wild idea. Do I get sponsorships? So I do sponsored videos sometimes. I actually just posted one. If you guys want to do me a real solid, check out my video I just posted on the Bumble Nums. Super simple. Hired me to create some time-lapse videos for them, for the Bumble Nums and for Star and Owl, 2 of their awesome animated productions. And I do specific time-lapse content from time to time for companies like that. I don't get like ad spots in videos because I don't do long form. Nobody gives sponsors for like short form videos unless you're making the whole video about the thing, which is basically kind of what I do with my time lapses. Oh man, this is coming along so well. So streaming is a fantastic way to really connect with people because, what did Lucifer say? Hail Satan. That is on brand. I agree there. You focus better with caffeine, so you're curious. That's such a funny idea. Can a moderator take note of that in my mod chat? Like do, instead of tipsy sipsy, just like tipsy sipsy but with caffeine? It won't be tipsy, it'll just be like I gotta think of another rhyming thing. I just get myself a big ol' thing of coffee or something. It's a really fun stream concept. Finding out what I'm like with caffeine. I'll have to pee so much. ADHD life. Oh my gosh, Crow of the End. That's scary. Alcohol winds you up, but coffee calms you down. Wow, you've got a flip-flop brain. Would I be willing to sell the Doodle Dome if it were commissioned? Actually, great question. No. So I've got 2 Doodle Domes that are already sold to some lovely people who've purchased them. The third one I'm holding on to for myself so I can still use it for videos and demonstrations and stuff. But I don't ever plan to make one permanent because it's already complicated enough to make an Etch A Sketch permanent. But I won't make a Doodle Dome drawing permanent. I've just made a decision that I'm not interested in learning that skill, and I don't think it's worth the energy it would take to figure out how to do that in a way that's like actually effective. So yeah, I never plan to actually make a permanent commissioned Doodle Dome drawing. There's no intent to that. Hey, Brandon's news is correct. Princess Etch is brought to you by viewers who support her dream. This is true. Thank you to all of my lovely viewers who sent those super chats today, and all of you who purchased my commissions, and go to my Etsy, !Etsy, if you want to check out all the cool products I have. And if you do my link tree, you can see all sorts of live stream commission options I offer and all that stuff, yeah. Would love to see a Doodle Dome stream, though. I did one actually kind of recently. It was in the middle of, so I did 2 Doodle Dome streams. There was the one that was before the Star Wars Day stream, and then the Star Wars Day stream I worked on the Death Star. So I would do commissions on the Doodle Dome, but not to make permanent, if that makes sense. If somebody wanted to commission me for a Doodle Dome drawing, that would be probably a premium commission, and I probably wouldn't do it for less than like... Because I have to change my setup in my stream and everything. That could be, it's like a $25 minimum commission. That's what I would say. A $25 commission for a Doodle Dome. Oh my god! Shiny Kyle entered my stream. I'm a jumpy person, Kyle. I'm jumpy. I got commissioned to do...
Etch does not have ADHD.
Who's saying I do and who's saying I don't?
I don't know, they're just asking.
Oh. Well, I'm not diagnosed.
I'm sure you've gotten that question like so many times.
That's probably fair, yeah.
And then someone says Duncan sucks, which I'm pretty sure that's like an auto ban, right?
Well...
I mean, I guess actually it's not because they...
Yeah, I have a poll going where people are voting for Duncan. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they know my beef with Duncan, so I actually kind of support them.
All right. I was about to say...
Yeah.
I really like Dunkin' Donuts, but...
Well, you like the donuts there, but you prefer Krispy Kreme.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And I also pretty much prefer, like, any local donut. Okay, I just like donuts.
I was gonna say, you don't like Dunkin'. You'll take Dunkin' if Dunkin's the only thing out there.
Well, okay. All right, here's the thing. I love donuts.
He does. He really does, everybody.
So if donuts are available, I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah. For anyone curious what's going on, this is Shiny Kyle. This is my boo. He got back from work.
Brandon reminded the chat to not make Toby angry.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Thank you for reading the chat for me, Shiny Kyle, while I work away on Angry Etch.
Ooh, Dragon Cat says Krispy Kreme is the GOAT.
It is the GOAT. It knows what it's doing to the world. It's too good. It's like problematically good. I do love me some Krispy Kreme. There was actually a really good premise in an episode of Sex and the City where one of the characters, Miranda, she was going to Weight Watchers, and then she dated this guy, and it really didn't work out, and I won't get into details about that because it's not safe for work. But not only did it not work out, but that guy was going to that Weight Watchers that she was going to, so she had to go to a different one in town, which was next door to a Krispy Kreme, which is like the cruelest place to put a place like Weight Watchers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was a funny premise.
I don't know. If I had a conveniently located Krispy Kreme, I'd be hitting it up very consistently.
It would probably be bad to have a conveniently located Krispy Kreme. When my mom came to town, they don't have them where she is in Florida, and that was like a major request of hers to get Krispy Kreme. Then we bought a dozen, and both Kyle and my mom were like bullying me to finish my share of the dozen.
Okay, because I wanted your share. You weren't gonna eat it. They were going stale.
I only wanted like one. I like donuts, but I'm not a donut fiend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got let's see, Dragon Cat says
Yeah.
the local donut shop does a maple bacon donut.
Ooh.
They say it's real good, and I believe that. 100% believe that.
Yeah, I'm always an old-fashioned girl. Old-fashioned donuts are my favorite. They're just, I will never forget Glazed and Infused in Chicago. That was my favorite old-fashioned donut place.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, it's a real shame that Glazed and Infused isn't around anymore.
Triple K Mafia says they prefer Winchells or a local donut shop. I've never heard of Winchells.
Me neither. Where is Winchells like a franchise? It sounds like a franchise.
I'll let you know if they reply.
Yeah.
And then Michael says, wants to know how I feel about powdered donuts at the grocery store. They're good. I'll eat them all up. I mean,
I get him grocery store donuts time to time.
I just like donuts. And then
it's a really easy way to please Kyle, everybody. Just like if I bring home a donut for him, I've done good.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the donut is.
Dawn the Dragon says that when they were younger, they used to get Krispy Kreme every Sunday, so it has sentimental value.
Aww. That feels like a very Sunday thing to do. Like, especially if you grew up going to church, coffee and donuts was very much an end of church thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Stews said we should have tacos tonight, which is not, it's a good idea.
We're having something kind of similar.
We're having buffalo chickpea wraps.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd call that I don't know, but they'll be good. Not quite tacos, but Toby says that she likes the cake batter donuts.
Ooh.
Liz is saying that they never got Krispy Kreme as kids, and that she's never even had a Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow. I had my first Krispy Kreme, I think, when I was in high school because my aunt and uncle would come to visit Michigan, and not every Krispy Kreme does this, which I found out the hard way, but there are Krispy Kremes in Michigan where if the light is on, you can walk in and get a free Krispy Kreme fresh off the factory line. You could just walk right up and just get a free one. And it's an incredible thing that I wish every Krispy Kreme did, but they don't.
Chat's going nuts for the Lemon Demon.
Hey, we've got some distinguished and well-discerning audience members here in the chat. We've been playing a lot of Lemon Demon tonight, actually. This is Touch Tone Telephone. I'm sure many are aware of that. Big Lemon Demon fan on my end, too, so always nice for a game to respect game, you know?
Lizette, I guess, is asking you, what do you like more, donuts or food? Oh, then she said, okay, pizza. She's asking, do you prefer donuts or pizza?
Personally, if I had to make a decision, like go the rest of my life eating either donuts or pizza, I'm probably going for pizza because there's so many kinds of pizza. And I know you could say the same thing about donuts, but I guess I just personally, I like me a lot of pizza. Like a really good margarita pizza. Yeah. What about you, Kyle? Probably donuts, huh?
Oh yeah, donuts, 100%.
Yeah.
Triple K Mafia is recommending to try the Luther Burger from the Boondocks. It's a bacon cheeseburger with 2 glazed donuts as buns.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can feel the cholesterol like right now in my veins.
Yeah, just coagulating in your arteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then Dawn the Dragon says that they remember the Krispy Kreme light. Made them very happy.
Same.
Crow of the End would like to know what your favorite Lemon Demon song is. Theirs is Cabinet Man.
Cabinet Man's an excellent choice. Another one from Spirit Phone. I personally, if I had to pick one favorite, it would probably be The Ocean from View Monster. I really like The Ocean. I made a poster based on that song. It's a design I have on my secondary Etsy account, which is actually unlinkable. I don't have my Nightbot set up to ping the second Etsy account I have. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Aurora Borealis is another one of my favorites. Very on brand with recent celestial events in this world.
Some folks in the chat are trying to restart the pineapple on pizza debate.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We already settled this, everyone.
Yeah.
Pineapple does not belong on such a sacred food.
Whoa, I don't know if we settled this actually.
Oh shoot.
And then, let's see here. Alex J says you're good.
I'm good.
Crow of the End is saying you should do a Lemon Demon album sketch etch, which I think you've done some Lemon Demon stuff already. Probably on YouTube somewhere.
I've done a couple Lemon Demon drawings. Neat fact: the first preserved Etch A Sketch drawing I ever did was a gift that I personally gave to Neil Ciceriga. So, unfortunately, it was the first one I ever preserved, which meant it wasn't the best preserved drawing, so I would not be shocked if he doesn't own it anymore, because it probably erased en route to his home. Many apologies to Neil for subjecting him to my early preservation.
Oh, there's a good question in here that you have a relevant story for. Evan the Boss asked, do you like New York pizza?
Yeah, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I've had a fair amount of New York pizza. The first time I ever went to New York City, I got myself a Gigundo slice. It's cheap. It's good eats for an expensive city, you know? What is the relevant story you were thinking of, Kyle?
I was thinking about that time when we went to New York and had some New York pizza. And
we had a recommendation. Yeah.
We tried the upside down pizza, and
I was actually rather disappointed in it. Many apologies to the person who recommended it to me, but I find Chicago pizza to be superior from the limited experience I've had with New York pizza. I'm sure there's better New York pizza out there. Oh, Dragon Cat! Oh my goodness! Wow, thank you for the Nighthawks suggestion. That would be an amazing thing to draw. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish up this drawing, and then I guess I got to do Nighthawks. I'm closing commissions. Can somebody write closing commissions?
I think Nightbot is already saying requests are closed.
No, unfortunately it says. Yeah, so I'm going to unpin that. And if, you know what, I'll write it here. And then I have to wait a moment so that I can access my own. There we go. Thank you, everybody. Nighthawks will be the last drawing of the night. To my moderators who have gotten paid commissions today from the lovely Brandon, make sure to just leave those suggestions over in either the mod chat or live stream requests, and we can queue those up for future streams. We'll definitely make that happen. I'll make sure you're there when they happen. So I think I've got 6 or 7 that I got to. Where is my stylus? Come here. There it is. Okay.
There was a question, is pizza better thick or thin crust? And I think you kind of answered that already. You prefer Chicago.
I prefer Chicago. Yeah, thick crust. I think I do generally prefer thick crust, but I feel like it's more of an occasion pizza to do it thick crust. So day to day, I prefer thin crust, and it's a margarita pizza. So not a Chicago style for thin crust. Yeah, thick crust is good, but I feel like it couldn't be my weekly consumption habit, you know? Yeah.
Oh, Michael made a great comment that I completely agree with. He says he's already a fan of Dragon Cat from their profile picture. Their profile picture is Azula from Avatar, so...
Very apropos that the Blue Spirit would like an Avatar The Last Airbender pick.
Yeah, absolutely. A few folks are talking about apple fritters and cinnamon. I'm trying to catch up on that. But anyways, Barry's is recommending a thin crust white pizza.
Ooh, is that like with a, what's the name of the white sauce?
I don't know. I want to say Alfredo, but
yeah.
I think I might be wrong.
That's the name I was trying to think of. Is it like an Alfredo sauce? I don't know if I've ever had white sauce pizza before.
I can't remember it.
I don't necessarily need a pizza to have marinara as the base. You know, sometimes like the pizzas Kyle and I make, we use basil pesto as the base because marinara can kind of upset our stomachs a little bit.
Hadley Crawford asks, what animal is your favorite?
Ooh, I like squirrels.
Yeah.
Bunnies are really cute too, and I like kitties. When I was a kid, I would say monkeys and dragons.
Dragon Cat is saying that Zula is them and that they are insane.
Oh, we have the incarnation of Azula in the chat. That's actually a little concerning. Azula is a great character.
Lizette Jordan is asking, what is your favorite drink? I don't know if they mean alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
Yeah, feel free to clarify, Lizette. Non-alcoholic. I like lemonade. I like. Gosh, I mean I like different kinds of pop. I like Sprite, Sierra Mist. I guess I like lemon profile beverages. Pink lemonade. I like pink lemonade a lot.
Yeah, pink lemonade is. I actually like pink lemonade too, or strawberry. Yeah.
Yeah, like strawberry
really
lemonade. Yeah. I like there's like if you've ever heard of the brand Naked Juice, it's got like, there's like a berry infusion. When I go to Jamba Juice, I'll get like the very berry. I like banana berry like combos and stuff, you know, like smoothie-esque. Yeah. I don't know.
And then, there was this one question I wanted to grab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Aaron Ali asked, how are you doing this? And I figured I'd help answer that for them.
I'll have Kyle explain this one, yeah.
Yeah, so basically when Jane was at the young age of approximately 6 years old, she was kidnapped by aliens.
Yep.
And when they took her onto their spacecraft, they really only tried to perform like one experiment on her mind. It primarily affected the left side of her brain and endowed her with these amazing Etch A Sketch skills.
Yeah, this is canonically true. Yeah.
And ever since then she beamed back down to Earth, and she's had this incredible Etch A Sketch talent ever since.
Yeah, it's really strange choice of experiment that they decided to imbibe me with, but like, I'll take it.
So. And you did get a donation.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Ness. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much for that donation. We've got an Aussie in the chat. How's it going down under?
Sorry, there are a lot of chat messages.
Yeah.
I'm trying to...
It's cool.
Okay, some people are getting into the alien lore.
Good.
Crow of the End says, other Midwesterner detected. Yeah, we're both...
I said pop.
Yeah. That's how they got you.
Yeah. You got me.
Triple K Mafia. Sick rep.
Thanks.
Triple K Mafia says, I like Seagram's strawberry daiquiris.
Oh, so now we're talking alcoholic. I like vodka related stuff. I like Malort. I like I like sweet stuff. You know, if I go to a fancy bar, I'll get like the fruity drink, usually with a vodka base. There's a lot of stuff I've never had before though, you know, so I don't know a lot about like what the best beverages are.
Quad Zero says she should be flying a space shuttle for NASA with those control skills.
Yeah, I could be doing a remote operation of spacecraft. That'd be pretty sick. Flash, I hope you're enjoying these background elements I'm adding to this one. I thought it'd be appropriate to have like comic book angry explosion kind of.
Barry's as hope you weren't probed. She was not, only in her brain.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they had some very probing questions, and that was it.
Rachel Appleton asks, how do you do that? And I think they just missed the explanation, so they'll have to get it from someone else.
Yeah, or they could rewind. Since this is an active stream, you could rewind, which is pretty cool.
Aaron Ali says you're a professional.
This is true.
That is very true.
My accountant tells me so.
One of very few professional Etch A Sketch artists in the world.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm one of two that are doing it full time.
And then, let's see here. What else? Crow of the End says it's giving Ace Attorney.
Oh, yeah, the starburst thing in the back. Objection!
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you picked up on that.
Yeah. It is giving Ace Attorney energy.
Yeah. LOS, I think they're saying their favorite drink is a chocolate martini.
I personally haven't had very positive experiences combining dairy with alcohol. I've had like rum chata and stuff, and I don't know, from alcoholic beverages with dairy in them. And I guess chocolate, that may not technically be like dairy in its truest form. I don't know. I mean, hey, I never had it. For all I know, it's amazing.
Dawn the Dragon says the only alien Etch A Sketch artist, and I think this is true. I don't think any other Etch A Sketch artist has claimed being
An alien.
kidnapped by aliens
Yeah.
or.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's fair. This is a singularizing lore.
And Triple K Mafia says, would you ever display your art and sell it at conventions?
Yes. So I've sold a lot of like prints and stickers and other merch. So the thing about conventions, like say at Comic-Con, people generally come to an artist alley table with a budget of like $20 or less. So I try to create a lot of products that cater to that, which is fantastic for those of you who have that budget and would like to purchase a product. Check out my Etsy by doing !Etsy. I tried the convention circuit for a while, for like 3 years when I was living in Chicago, and had really mixed results, generally unfavorable. A lot of people were very complimentary and said, we love seeing this kind of stuff here, but people didn't want to pay for it, and it was a lot of time, energy, and effort. I mean, I often went to these conventions at a loss with the amount of money I spent in the products that I brought and the table fee and everything. And I always tell people, if you want to see me at a convention, I could show up as a guest if enough people try to there's often like suggestion forms on these convention websites where you can suggest a creator or a content creator or a personality that you want to see at the convention doing signatures and stuff. So I always tell people, suggest Princess Etch, and if enough people do, they might pay to fly me out. And then I could be there, to meet you in person at your locale, your locality or whatever, your local convention. So, I really wish conventions worked better for me. They might work better now that I have a platform. Like, back when I was doing them, I had, like, my biggest platform was Instagram, and it had, like, 5,000 followers, which was a big deal back in, 2017. But, compared to today, I think there might be better chances. But it's just, honestly, everybody, I don't want to break my own heart again trying to do something that I've, feel like was a financial failure a number of times. It's not worth the heartbreak to take the risk again. I won't say never, but it has to be under specific circumstances where maybe I'm getting paid to be there, or my costs are not so strong up front. Usually it costs me, upwards of $500+ just to invest in the table fee, and the cost of the products that I bring, and the business cards, and the promotional materials, and the tablecloth, and all that stuff. Anyone who does Artist Alley, I have a lot of respect for you, because it's a hustle.
Brandon Stews, I think, asks a good question here. I think I know the answer, but I figure you should address it. He's asking if you're going to C2E2 next year.
I would like to. I'd always like to. It's
right,
likely
for fun more than to sell Etch A Sketch.
Yeah, I mean, if they fly me out, I used to work with them they have this area called Family HQ, and I would teach workshops in exchange for an Artist Alley table. I have a really good ongoing relationship with Reed Pop, which is the company that does C2E2. But because I don't live in Chicago anymore, usually these conventions are running on shoestring budgets, unless they're bringing in the big bucks for the big names that are supposed to, if they got to pick between me and someone from the Harry Potter movies, it's no contest, right? they're gonna invest their money into getting those people out versus me. So, another never say never. I wanted to go to C2E2 this year. But yes, I would love to go as an attendee again. It's just a matter of, I have to fly out to Chicago now, and it's expensive to, I can stay with some friends, but they may not live close to the convention center and all that stuff. So, yeah.
We might want to do some robots in the chat.
Okay, if you are a child that is 13 or younger, drop a robot emoji in the chat. Let's find out who is 13 or younger in the chat.
I guess I should ask, or I guess I shouldn't ask.
No, you can't do that.
People had asked, how do you draw using the things? I think we answered that one. And
I have tutorial videos. My moderators can always ping my Nightbot to pull up tutorial links and stuff like that if you ever want to learn how. Yeah.
And then let's see here.
I think the drawing's done, Flash. I'm very happy with this Angry Etch.
Velvet, I don't recognize its Hello Kitty. It says, back with your shenanigans, amazing work, Princess
Thank you.
Etch.
Thank you, moderators, for moderating. I'm grabbing another Etch A Sketch for the Nighthawks, but first we gotta do a poll for which drawings gotta go before I etch Nighthawks. So it's going to be between our beautiful sweeping, I got commissioned to do a character of my choice, dancing with a broom. So I drew Ketchum.
Nice.
Or Charizard. That will be the choice today. So actually, you know, I wouldn't mind. Okay, we'll see here. I do gotta free up an Etch A Sketch though, so I'm gonna end this poll. Looks like Starbucks won that poll, everybody. Very interesting. So I'm setting up a poll for which one to erase. And I will say a $10 super chat to save the one you want. So if you want a single say and which one gets erased, that is a $10 super chat.
The Charizard's really good.
Thank you. And Phoenix Clips agrees. Thank you. We can make this happen. I'm on board with C2E2. Oh, are there plans happening in the chat with Toby? Toby, you going to C2E2?
I think
Yes. Oh, you want a meet and greet? Ah, that would be amazing. I'll let everybody get those votes in.
Make Nezuko. I don't know who Nezuko is.
Nezuko.
I don't think we can make it. Too bad.
Darn.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it like no Zuko? Don't make Zuko? Nah, Zuko. Is Kyle also an Etch A Sketch? Are you an Etch A Sketch, Kyle?
It turns out, yeah. This whole time, I've actually been an Etch A Sketch.
I'm going to be ending the poll in just a few more seconds. Make sure to get those votes in if you'd like to save the drawing. If you want a single say and which one gets erased, a $5 super chat. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the people have spoken. And we're saying goodbye to this Ketchum.
What's he singing?
What's who singing?
Song?
Oh, this? The broom? The broom
is...
the broom is expressing happiness about dancing with Ketchum. All right, Edward Hopper is next. Okay, and poof. You saw my vid last night? Which one, Solara? Okay.
Oh, a law-abiding citizen brought up a great point. I'm not an Etch A Sketch, I'm a Rubik's Cube.
Ah, that's true. I told the story about how you helped me solve a Rubik's Cube once, and it was like the movie Ghost, but like way nerdier.
Oh, and then someone in the chat corrected themselves. They said, instead of, I forget what they had said before, Nazaku? Now
it's Nezuko.
Now they're asking Nezuko. I still don't know who Nezuko is.
Is that like Zuko and Count Dooku?
Ooh, I think that might be.
Yeah,
maybe that's
Nezuko.
what you gotta do is the mixture of
Yeah.
of Zuko.
Oh, I went live. So you're talking about. I remember you in the chat, Solara. Yeah, but I didn't post a video last night. Yeah, I did go live yesterday. Do I watch anime? Yeah. Exclamation point fave anime or favorite anime if you want to find out what my faves are. Missed. Perfect.
Man, I feel like we gotta drop a link to your video where you have all the people in the comments going like Goku, Stitch, Stitch, Naruto, Goku.
I mean, I did make that one video that one time, and it actually did pretty well on YouTube after a while. It flopped. It was the worst flop I ever had of a video until a video went viral, and then it really picked up. Stitch who? Yeah, I've never heard of Stitch. Stitka? Stitka? I'm not familiar with Stitka. Yeah. I'm looking up the Nighthawks right now. Alright. Classic painting. You're probably familiar with this one, Kyle.
I feel like I've seen it before, but that is actually a really cool style.
Yeah. There we go. This is it's actually at the Art Institute of Chicago.
Ooh,
there is a
I like it.
There's a pretty popular parody of this with The Simpsons. This is like one of the most parodied sentence. There's Naruto? Is that like the Australian Naruto? Naruto. No.
What about Saska, the Polish version of
Saska?
Yeah, Saska.
Sauska. Feel like there should be like an umlaut over the U or something. All right.
Man, it's crazy that like you can try to pin a message saying no more requests tonight, and people just
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's ignorance or like
people
like
don't read.
Willful ignorance.
Yeah.
Or just.
Yeah, this is where I sometimes am like, you know, more robots in the chat for kids who are 13 or younger, everybody. More robots in the chat for kids who are 13 or younger. I have a sign somewhere in here, but it does say that you gotta pay for, so I don't have one that says no more requests. Usually I'll pull out a sign, but I don't have one anymore that says no more requests. I don't know where it went. Alright.
There's a question. It's I think they're asking for a barter effectively. They're asking if they can mail an Etch A Sketch to do a commission request for them.
Why would you need to mail me an Etch A Sketch? Would it be a specific one you'd want me to use?
Yeah, it's a specific.
Okay.
They claim it's a rare Etch A Sketch.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing. I've done that like once or twice. I generally prefer not to do that for a number of reasons because, first off, using, like, if I can't verify its functionality, it means I might be dealing with unique mechanical issues associated with that Etch A Sketch, and that can be a really bad time for me. Like, it might make it a bad piece if I'm not able to vet the Etch A Sketch unit itself. There's a lot of vetting that I do on my Etch A Sketches before I like commit to a commissioned piece normally. I won't say no. I'll just need to see pictures of it, I guess. But it would be my normal commission rates, and it would be on top of the cost of the Etch A Sketch. So it's not like you get a discount. Like the Etch A Sketch, you would provide it, but I would still charge the same commission rate because it's kind of like the extra trouble of the logistics of getting the Etch A Sketch to me and stuff. If that makes sense.
I just got to comment really quick. Your mods are really awesome. You have really good mods.
I totally agree. My mods are amazing. Drop some hearts in the chat for the mods again. They have been really killer at just taking out the trash all night long. They fight so hard to keep this an interesting and engaging space for those who are interested in actually having fun conversation in the chat, keeping a good dialogue going. They do a lot of good work. Yeah, I totally agree with that statement.
Unfortunately, oh, there we go. We got a heart in the chat. I was nervous. I was like, oh, there's no hearts in the chats for your mods.
Yeah, nobody likes my mods. No, my mods are good people.
They are really good people.
I'm lucky.
I see them doing the hard work in the chat.
Yeah. I do my best to try to provide, you know, value for them in return when I can, and they're very good. I'm very lucky. And that's something that's hard as a live streamer to get, is like a good moderator team. So, yeah. Thank you, mods.
Brandon is being very sweet. He's offering that, I think if you came out to C2E2, he's offering transportation to and from the airport.
Aw, I appreciate that. I mean, as far as that goes, CTA, I know by like the back of my hand. I guess I don't have issues with that level of transportation. It's more the fly-in. I mean, it's depending what time of year the next C2E2 is, it's something I might be able to swing. It's more than the cost of the flights though. It's like the time I spend away from my office, you know? Yeah. It's a wee little bit.
Michael says we dispense justice until it's just us.
Turns out the gatekeeping is literally everyone but the mods. I'll be like, wow, you know, it's kind of strange. This chat only has 7 people in it. I don't
Brandon is trying to be very sweet in the chat. Says that we're too good for the CTA, but actually, I think Jane loves the CTA.
I do. I know the current state of the CTA is a little bit sketch, but I do. I'm such a CTA fanatic. I'm a little nerd for the CTA. I've got CTA posters in my old office space still hanging up. I get like nostalgic and warm tingly fuzzies when I hear bing, bing, doors closing. Like, just takes me back. But, you know, there are definite downsides to the CTA. I'll concede on that front.
Triple K Mafia says, how did we meet? Is asking, how did you and I meet?
I'll let you tell the story.
Oh, we met in high school.
Come
and
on.
then
Okay, like that's the whole story. We met in high school. This is true. Do is playing. I'm so happy.
And then let's see here. Oh, Aaron Ali asked, "What is your favorite color?" And they spelled color with the British spelling.
Ooh. So as Princess Etch, my answer is Etch A Sketch red. So classic, like fire engine red. I love it. As Jane, the human being that happens to have a career as an Etch A Sketch artist, my favorite color is cerulean blue.
I think Dragon Cat was responding to some of the comments about muting those who are disruptive in the chat. And they said, please don't get rid of me. But Michael is siding with them, making sure that they got the avatar representation in the chat.
Yeah, it's important to have sufficient avatar representation in every stream.
So, and then Madison is asking, what are you currently drawing?
I am drawing the famous painting Nighthawks by Edward Hopper. This was a commission request that came in a little bit ago. Hey, Lady Licious is here. What's up? Stepbrother Colin's in this stream. I'm just working away on this. It's going to take a little bit.
Scroll a bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Some more questions that I might have missed. Crow of the End says they are secretly British. I don't know what it means to be secretly British.
Are you a spy? It sounds like James Bond.
Oh, Liddy-licious says the beans have been spilled. I wonder if that's in reference to something we said earlier.
Oh, well, if it's recently, I spilled the beans on who he is a moment ago, so maybe that might be why the beans are spilled.
Yeah. Maribel Cuesta says, what a cool Charizard, which I completely agree with. It's a really good Charizard.
Thank you. I have another one for sale exclusively on my Instagram. I don't think I listed it on Etsy, but it's one that I'm even more proud of than this one. And it's a permanent Charizard.
Ooh. All right, so Dragon Cat with a good question, and I know we have a response to this. What did you think of the live-action Avatar series on Netflix?
Ooh.
They said, I didn't have the heart to watch it. It looks so bad.
Ooh.
Now, I'm surprised Michael hasn't chimed in yet.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed it. Now, this is coming from someone who saw the M. Night Shyamalan movie in theaters and hated it. Like the world is supposed to hate it. I can understand why purists, are upset about various aspects of it, but I actually legitimately enjoyed a lot about the show. I don't know. And they did things that were different, and I heard that the creators of the show have renounced it because they were upset about the direction it went. But yeah, I personally I love the actor who plays Sokka. I'm really disappointed in the acting of the person who plays Katara.
You got a comment that just said the emotionless Katara.
Yeah, the emotionless Katara is unfortunate and disappointing. But the Sokka is spot on, and I think they have a pretty good Aang. The Aang I thought, I think Aang is a really hard character to cast. But I thought that they did pretty decent. But that Sokka, knocked it out of the park with the Sokka. Would have preferred it, if we had to knock it out of the park with one of the three main cast, Sokka would have been the bottom of my list, but hey, they got a great Sokka. So, yeah.
Michael says, my thoughts on the live action cannot be adequately represented in a YouTube stream comment.
That's fair.
Liddy-licious points out that Aang never waterbends once.
Oh, in the live action? Yeah, that's funny. It definitely really veers off the story in a number of ways. But I guess I was having a good enough time watching it that I didn't get too down about that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. I think if I was having a worse time, I would have been nitpicking a lot more. The only thing I felt like I was really nitpicking was Katara's performance. It just felt really wooden. So, apologies if the actress who plays Katara is watching right now. I highly doubt it, but...
Sorry, I gotta highlight
Yeah.
Michael's comment here.
Yeah.
The live-action source material was the Ember Island players. Man, I'm so excited for Tough. I'm Tough, which sounds like tough. I'm so excited for that representation of Tough.
Oh my
God, please have that like bulky.
Yeah, I'll take Ember Island Tough. I will absolutely take Ember Island Tough. That's funny.
What else have we got here? Dragon Cat says it already looks so great. They're sobbing.
Oh, yay! I'm glad you're enjoying how it's turning out so far. I've actually been meaning to Etch A Sketch Nighthawks for years now, so that's one of the reasons why I grabbed a new Etch A Sketch, because I was like, I might as well sit down and actually, like, create the drawing on, like, a fresh new Etch A Sketch, because it's been on my list for a long time.
Do you ever remember there's, like, this old Smosh video, I think, where it's this dude on the internet, and it's, like, a video plays, and then this guy jumps in from the side, and he goes, fake, and then it's like, and it like stamps fake on it.
Oh gosh, I don't remember that.
Oh, it's an old YouTube video, and it's like from the original Smosh. Anyways, there's someone in the chat who's like that, but that's why I brought that.
They're giving old Smosh energy. That's probably a higher compliment than they deserve.
Well, I don't think they're trying to reference old Smosh. I think they're just trying to be mean. But they're just coming across as like
they think what I'm doing is fake or something. Okay, I get those like accusations from time to time. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get it now. I'm picking up what you are putting down.
So here's a kind of interesting question. Melanie asked, do you think if you gave someone directions on how to turn the knobs, if their drawing would be the same as if you were doing it?
I think it would take me longer. Like it's funny to say this. It's gonna sound probably unbelievable, but I'm really bad with my lefts and rights. Like, you would think as an Etch-A-Sketch artist that I would not be, but like, I think I would really lead someone down the wrong path. I think theoretically they could have similar results, but they would kind of, you know, when I do my blindfolded streams, everybody, like, that's me like trying to lead the blind in a way. That's quite literally, but like, that's me attempting to, like, do it just by, like, following my directions in my brain, and you all see what kind of results are produced from that, so, yeah.
But you do teach classes.
I do, I teach workshops, yeah.
And I think some people actually come out with some pretty good Etch-A-Sketch drawings after some instruction.
They do! This is a learnable skill. I really want everyone to know that, because, like, I didn't know how to draw on an Etch-A-Sketch when I began. I mean, in my defense, I did get taught some pretty special skills by like a special alien race and stuff. They were beamed into my head, but I did learn as they were beamed into my head that this is also like a skill that I could teach in workshops and stuff, so. I like that this one's wearing a hat like your Krispy Kreme hat.
I know.
Yeah.
It's an old school hat.
Yeah.
Liddy Licious says, is this music Sanic?
It is Sanic.
Crow of the End is reminding the audience that this is not pre-recorded.
Yes, it is not pre-recorded. Also, if you haven't liked the stream yet, the top 3 dots on the right, you can tap those, and then that will give you the option to like the stream, and it would be a wonderful favor that you could do for me that's absolutely free.
Alright, so there's a comment here. They either know too much, or they just took a random shot in the dark and they happen to be right.
Okay.
They're saying, hey there, love your content. One question, how is Chris doing?
Chris.
And the username is Denator.
Where's the, how is Chris doing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure in what context.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Give me another clue. Throw me a breadcrumb. I'll connect some dots.
Yeah.
I want to know what you mean by how is Chris
that
doing.
They're not just like some troll trying to get a response.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, I know Chris's, and I guess I'll just need a little more information.
Ooh. Toby said they had Sonic tonight.
Dude, we had Sonic last night for the first time. We just decided on a whim, like, let's try Sonic. And we waited in line for like half an hour because there was like something going on at the window. It was not the best first impression we could have had of Sonic. We once had their ice cream there, but this was our first time getting burgers. I liked the burger.
Triple K Mafia says you should definitely be a grade school art teacher.
He.
And I don't know if that's a compliment or a little bit of a... but I think Triple K Mafia doesn't mean...
No, I do get people who suggest that from time to time. Like, they'll say, like, elementary art teacher vibes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I can totally see that. I don't know if I would ever want to do that because, especially after talking to people like the lovely berries who may or may not be in this chat, teaching is, like, a very difficult profession in America. Like, it comes with a lot of unique occupational hazards. So, yeah.
A law-abiding citizen says, I'm surprised the aliens didn't make you sign a non-disclosure agreement. I hear they're pretty strict on that.
Yeah. They were very, like, free-loving aliens, you know? They were very peace, love, happiness, like the 90s aliens. Very different era in aliens.
Crow of the End says brownies are in the oven, which, oh my god, I want some brownies now.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that sounds good.
And then Brandon Stews asked Dr. Pepper pickles.
I'm not a big Dr. Pepper fan.
What are Dr. Pepper pickles?
I don't know.
I'm going mad. I have no idea what that is. Okay, other people don't get it. I think Toby's also... Wait, and then Michael says, how do you not know Dr. Pepper pickles? I'm so confused.
I'm equally confused. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to fit this couple properly. I didn't leave enough space for them. The nose is going to be eclipsing the woman.
Oh, Brandon says it's tiki-taki going around. Dr. Pepper and pickles.
Oh.
Is this like Mentos and what was the drink?
Just like Pepsi or something?
Yeah, Pepsi
I don't know.
and Mentos? Is it like similar to that?
Many apologies for completely eclipsing the woman in this one. There's supposed to be way more space here, but it turns out when you're working on a space that's tinier than a penny, sacrifices are made.
So the real Rick Astley posted.
The real Rick Astley.
It looks like a recipe for brownies. But as I was reading it, all I could think about was like the opening of Full Metal Alchemist, where it's like he's like listing the ingredient, like the human composition.
Oh no.
I
just have a ready, steady go. Oh, you watched only Brotherhood, didn't you?
I watched a little bit of the original, and then I switched over to Brotherhood.
No,
actually, I take it back. I watched both. I watched the original, and then I watched Brotherhood. Denator says, I'm giving you breadcrumbs.
You're giving me breadcrumbs?
Breadcrumbs is what they wrote.
Okay. Where were you said you're giving me...
Billy Baker Brown.
Oh! I know Billy Baker Brown. You talking Kristoff. How is Kristoff? You said, how is he doing? Is that what you said? What was the original?
I think they had asked, how is Chris doing?
Yeah. I'm not used to referring to him as Chris. I was wondering, like, there's multiple Chris's. I saw Billy Baker Brown. I know that. I'm pretty sure he's doing pretty well. I hope he's doing well.
Triple K Mafia says, would you draw an engagement ring, Etch A Sketch, and propose to Kyle with it? Which is very avant-garde.
That's very... Yeah, what's the word for that? It's progressive.
Yeah.
Very progressive.
Yeah, that's actually a better word for it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. I mean, it's a cute idea, but I don't think that's the method for which I would want to enter a legally binding contract of that particular nature with Kyle.
I think Michael dropped the answer that I was looking for. Sonic will put pickles in their Dr. Pepper.
Sonic. Oh, they will?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Maybe he's trolling me, but maybe he just wanted me to read that and look like a fool on stream. But
how do you know Kristoff, to the person who mentioned Kristoff Denator?
Sockboys is asking, did you do the broom thing? I think, are they talking about the ash?
No, I did are you talking about the drawing earlier? Who is it that said that?
Sockboys.
So the broom thing was erased, but if you go through the VOD, you can rewind to see the broom drawing, if that's what you're talking about. Because, yes, I did.
Josephi, I think, yeah, that's got an I on it. Josephi Krakowski says, it's only Mountain Dew in my heart.
That's, I feel like people who drink Mountain Dew are generally ride or die for Mountain Dew.
Lidylicious says, Brotherhood is so much better. And yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I watched the original and it was decent, and then I watched Brotherhood and it was real good.
Yeah.
But I think Jane actually really likes the original.
So I've never seen Brotherhood. I just watched the original back when it was on Toonami back in like '06. So like for me, it's very nostalgia oriented because the first anime conventions I went to were back in like 2006, and everybody was Edward Elric. Like that was like every other cosplayer is like Naruto Edward, Naruto Edward, Naruto Edward.
Flash C says Angry Etch definitely has Edward Elric being called short vibes.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. There's a lot of similar energy in that.
Dragon Cat says that they've seen. I think they're talking about Full Metal Alchemist original Brotherhood, and they've read the manga.
Ooh, I've read a little of the manga. Man, manga was like, there was not a lot of variety back in like '06. You had like 7 choices.
Yeah. Oh, and then let's see. The Gaming Tree says that they love your art.
Thank you, the Gaming Tree.
The Gaming Tree says, "Don't shake the table." Are they right? I kind of actually. It's as long if you shake it left to right, it's probably okay.
Yeah.
It's only up and down.
Yeah, I'd say left to right is more okay, but yeah, up and down is where you're gonna get problems.
The real Rick Astley would like to know what your favorite ice cream flavor is.
I like strawberry probably. Neapolitan is what I would like buy at the store sometimes when I used to buy ice cream. I don't really buy ice cream so much.
Donator says that Chris is a family friend, but they haven't seen him in a long time.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's so funny because I just know him as Kristoff. Yeah, we stay in touch. Every now and then I'll work gigs with him and stuff. Yeah, I think he's doing pretty well. We see a lot of each other on social media, that's for sure, because we're both, as you can imagine, in the same space as Etch A Sketch artists. Yeah, very cool.
Brandon says the green crack, Mountain Dew.
The green crack, yeah. Like people who are Mountain Dew fans are generally like addicted to Mountain Dew, from my experience.
It sounds like Flash C is in the same boat as you. He says that he watched the original Full Metal Alchemist and now keeps getting told to watch Brotherhood.
Yep, that's the thing. You mentioned, I've seen Full Metal, they'll be like, but have you seen Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Crow of the End says that they gotta head out.
Thanks for popping in, Crow of the End. Always nice to have you on stream. So nice having Kyle read the chat. I'm actually making so much progress on this drawing, so thank you, Kyle.
That sounds like Toby agrees about Mountain Dew. Lidylicious is saying juice of gamers.
Yeah, definitely a gamer fuel right there.
Phoenix Clips says that that you must be using mods in real life. And they're kind of right. I mean, aliens, I guess you could call that mods in real life.
Yeah, Kyle's my real life mod right now, reading the chat for me.
I think they're talking about like a video game mod.
When
you mod a video game.
Yeah,
They're saying like mod life.
Yeah, I'm running the Etch A mod. You should try it out. Yeah. It's part of the new expansion pack, you know.
You can download it from Nexus
Yeah.
Mods.
It's a little buggy. I would wait a week before, putting the DLC in, but, so far it's been pretty good.
Rhett Smith asks, is this the bar from Chips?
I don't know if it is, but it probably is. This is a very iconic, very parodied, painting, so potentially.
Triple K Mafia says, why don't I go make you a hot meal? Because you're trying to work.
They
said,
I'm not kidding. Will you do that? Like, let's talk. You offering?
When do you think you'll finish up?
I'm expecting in the next within 10 minutes, 5 to 10, maybe.
5 to 10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just doing this one and then that's the end
Yeah,
of it?
This one's going to be probably the last one for the night. Now, to my moderators who have left suggestions for what I will be drawing for you, that'll happen on future streams. I'll just make sure you're there when I start the stream up, Just finishing up the final details, and then I'll say some final words. Hey, Kyle, what do you think of my hair clip?
Oh, it's a giant strawberry.
Yeah, they haven't seen it yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, this was sent to me by Angelica. She sent me this hair clip in the mail. I've never had a big old hair clip like that before. I couldn't figure out where to put it on my head. I couldn't put my hair in a bun and use it because the little saw teeth were too tiny. Alright. Wow, we're at 156 likes, by the way. Thank you, everybody. I gotta look at the details here. Okay, I'm just gonna shade this here.
And then Donator says that they first saw your work on Christoph's Instagram page.
Oh, yep. It's a small world after all. Yeah. Yeah, Christoph's definitely shared some work of other Etch A Sketch artists in the past. And it's a small community, as you can imagine. I've known Christoph now since 2008. I reached out to him on MySpace. That'll date me.
Oh, Triple K Mafia says, how can fans send you fan mail?
Ooh, so right now I do not have a P.O. box. I'm very appreciative of that gesture. I don't have a P.O. box at this time, but I do intend on opening another P.O. box in the future. It is kind of TBD. We're house hunting right now, so we figure after house hunting, we will open a P.O. box in a location that makes sense based on house hunt, since we don't know where we're gonna live yet.
I don't know what song this is, but it sounds like it's from Quest 64.
This is Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire ending theme.
Definitely not Quest 64.
It is not.
And then, let's see. That one British kid asks, can I do an edit of you?
I feel free to tag me in whatever you come up with.
Melanie says, I love your style. I gotta see this hair clip. You give me this Frizzle vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Love you, School Bus.
I'm excited to show you. Once I finish up this drawing, I'll do a couple minutes where I'm chatting in front of the camera, and then I can show you all the new hair clip. I'm loving it so far. I don't know if I'm wearing it correctly, if the way I'm doing it is like avant-garde.
Mystical Hand says, slay in all caps.
Woo! Love the sleigh. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so now we're over here. Definitely the windows are a little bit off from where they're supposed to be in the painting. That's okay.
It's coming out pretty well, but it's definitely hard to capture like some of that small detail.
Yeah, and I'm
smaller Etch A Sketch.
It is harder too, but for freehand and completely, like I'm pretty happy with this. There's a certain freedom in doing these on streams, because on streams I just kind of like, I don't think at all, I don't plan, I just roll with it. I eyeball it, and it's not accurate, but it's like, that's okay. I'm pretty happy with this so far.
Donator says, if you happen to see Christoph anytime soon, tell him Dennis said hi.
Oh yeah, can do. Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing currently on the agenda, but every now and then I'll work gigs with him, so I'll definitely let him know. Thanks for tuning into my stream.
Triple K Mafia. I think they're just kind of asking like a theoretical question here. If they donated $20 instead of 10, can they request 2 sketches?
Ooh, so not for this stream, but yeah, in the future, yeah, I'd be open to that. It would definitely depend. Honestly, the earlier you get in the stream, the more likely I'm willing to accept just $10 for a super chat request. But generally what happens is that if I get a queue, then I'll raise it to 20. So if you get in early while the getting's like good on a YouTube stream, I might even start invoking a rule where like the first super chat request is $10 and then like going forward they're 20 or something. So yeah.
And then Eamon Holly says, what are you doing?
I'm Etch A Sketching.
And I guess you're working on the I forget, the Nighthawks by Edward Hopper.
Yes. And I think I'm going to call it at this point. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm going to sign this one. I might even make it permanent. I'm thinking about it.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to sign it right now. Oops, sometimes I make this.
Yeah. I always appreciate, too, like your shading style on how you try to differentiate.
Yeah, different textures and such. Yeah. Thanks, honey. Yeah, I try to do things different every time. There we go.
Brandon Sue says mods get the bulk discount.
They do. Mods do. All right. I'm about to flip the camera. Thought we were barbecuing. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm barbecuing.
Yeah, chickpeas.
Ah. Kyle's going to start up some din din, and I'm going to say some final words. Going to flip the camera around so I can show off my fantastic hair clip thingy. Okay. So they do triple K. I have I like to draw, paint, all sorts of stuff like that, but you only ever really see. So I trimmed, I don't know why I'm calling this out, but I trimmed my bangs today, and I trimmed them like they're kind of, they're wrong. So I'm gonna have to trim them more tomorrow, but I didn't have time today. So let me show you. Let me show you. This is the, do you see it? It's kind of hard for me to, it's like a big old strawberry that I just like put my ponytail into. And then I thought it would match my strawberry shirt. So, thank you, Triple K. I appreciate that. And yep, we've got a number of queued up requests for future streams. Yeah, I can't get it on the top of my head. I don't know. It's like the little saw teeth are a little tiny. So, thank you, berries. I appreciate that. Yeah, the hair is a little bit wonky, but yeah, it's a claw clip. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a claw clip. So yeah, Kyle, wild Kyle, shiny Kyle fled. But thank you so much everybody for joining in tonight. This was a fun stream. We got a lot of fun drawings done tonight. I made Angry Etch. I think that might be my favorite one tonight, but I'm really happy with that Nighthawks. So I hope you enjoyed that, how that Nighthawks turned out. And there will be more streams this week. So tomorrow is tentative. We'll see. But make sure to join my Discord, ! Discord. If you'd like to be informed about future streams, that is the #1 place where I always keep people in the loop about when and where they're happening. So, I look good today, thanks. Yeah, this shirt took me 2 years to find. I was looking so long for it. So, oh, you got back, why am I leaving? Because I got to go make some dinner. So, thank you, Flash, for pinging my Etsy. If you'd like to get access to merch, including pre-purchasing live stream commission slots, if you want to have your commission done like first next stream, you could do that over on Etsy too. So, can I show all the completed drawings I did tonight? Some of them got erased. So I'm going to hold them up carefully. So we've got venomoth. We've got Angry Etch. We did erase, I think, 2 from tonight. We've got Angry Etch. Ooh la la. Then we've got Edward Hopper Nighthawks. And I think those are the only 3 that we have from tonight's stream. Oh, and the Cicada! How can I forget the Cicada? And the Cicada. This was a very fun one. This is another, there were some really good drawings tonight, everybody. Really good drawings tonight. So very excited to set aside the Cicada and the Angry Etch. So yeah, and then maybe I'll sell the Nighthawks. That would be a nice one to put up online. Maybe I could actually like clip my stream and make a time lapse from it. That would be really nice. So thank you so much everybody for joining in. I hope you had a fun time. I'm gonna go and help Kyle with dinner because I always feel bad when he starts making it on his own. So take care everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, thank you so much, Dragon Cat. As always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you all to everyone, especially those of you who were courteous, kind, polite, showed basic live stream etiquette. You're probably still with us right now because of those qualities. To my lovely moderators for taking out the trash constantly. You all are S-tier garbage men and women and non-binaries, and I'm gonna go and help make some food now. So I hope to catch you all next time. Join that Discord if you want to know where I'm streaming next, and I would love to see you there. Bye now.